Hello, Frags and Beer family. Welcome to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Zaymot, also known as Trevor on social media, and I'm trying to not burp. Sorry. This is a live review show. This is what we do here on Beard Wizard Reviews. We take a look at music, do a live review. This is not a reaction channel, but sometimes you guys call it reactions. That's fine. Don't want you guys to get the wrong impression, though. I have listened to these songs before, sometimes many times before. I've listened to these artists, and I'm sharing them with you and telling you what I think about their music, what I think about this particular song, introducing you to new bands, and hopefully getting new eyes and new ears on smaller bands, indie bands, and that. It's new band Saturday. I know I'm not always consistent with doing new bands. I try to give them to you at least once a week. But Saturday's supposed to be the day. Today I've got time. I'm going to do this today. This band, Jack, reached out to me on Facebook a week ago or so, asked me to take a look, and I really dig what he's putting out. So we are going to take a look at Mr. Jack is our new band on Saturday, and his song Long Hard Road. Now a little bit about Mr. Jack. It is an American rock alternative metal, or Mr. Jack is an alternative rock American rock metal singer and songwriter. I'm reading this off his bio. Originally, the project started as a two-piece band with a musician from Kyoto, Japan, which is very interesting. They met on MySpace in 2006. So Mr. Jack has been doing this for quite a while. They put out an album. Things didn't go so well. They split up in 2008, and Mr. Jack decided to sort of revive the project in 2021. And he did really well. Received many positive reviews. First single, Long Hard Road, has already begun to climb the charts on streaming platforms such as Apple Music, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So that's what we're going to take a look at today, is Long Hard Road from Mr. Jack. Make sure I have everything set. So if you're here in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And we're going to take a look at Long Hard Road from Mr. Jack. Here we go. So to say real quick, digging the shirt. You had me at bourbon. Definitely a fan of the bourbon. So here we go.
So take me as I am, here I am, here I am. I'm never gonna go away. Take your best shot, give it everything you got. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. It's a long, hard road, steady as she goes. Rolling in the deep in a world so cold. It's a long highway, nobody knows what I've been through, but I keep on going. Down that long, hard road. And it's a long, long way to go. I'm a little...
I dig his voice sounds really good. The style, it's sort of, at least on this song, we're sort of blending sort of, a country versus a rock sound here. Band is definitely hard rock behind him. And the song, the topics of certain songs, the topics of rock or country sort of blend together these days. Talking about being in a low spot, working your way out of a hole, and a lot of us can relate to that. Bills coming due, losing your job, or getting in trouble at work. Those kinds of things, a lot of us can relate to. I know I can relate to that. It's taken me a long time to get to a place in my life where I don't worry about those things nearly as much. But it's still in the back of my mind. There are times where it's like, what if something happens? And so I can relate to that a lot. And I think this is a song that a lot of people right now are going to be able to relate to. Sounds great, lyrics are good. So far, the band sounds really good behind him, and good voice. So far, so good.
I'm a little distressed, but I'm doing my best. Standing on my own 2 feet again. I'm banging my head up against the wall.
I missed that the first time I watched this, and I was wondering that car accident. Answer your phone. Dad was in a car accident. That I missed that the first time I watched that. This is going to be a bit of a rough one.
Head up against the wall. I get back up every time I fall.
Get back up.
Take me as I am. Here I am. Here I am. I'm never gonna go away. Take your best shot. Give it everything you got. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. It's a long, hard road. Steady as she goes. Rolling in the deep in a world so cold. It's a long highway. Nobody knows what I've been through, but I keep on going down that long, hard road. And it's a long, long way to go.
It's got a great chorus. I'm going to back up a little bit. I mean, if you guys been watching the show long enough, you know that I lost my parents within the last few years. Mom was 6 years ago now, and Dad was a couple of years ago. So this never gets easy. I can say it does get easier if you're out there and you've lost somebody close to you, especially a parent, and you're grieving hard. That never really goes away. It does get easier to manage. It gets easier to push through and overcome. But yeah, seeing that music is tough because music is supposed to make us feel things. It's supposed to cause an emotional reaction, and it often does, especially when you're dealing with loss or when you're dealing with seeing somebody else lose a loved one. There's still a couple songs today that if I hear them on the radio or I hear them at a concert that get to me, just because of what's in the song or what it reminds me of. This guy with the hat. I like that bass.
It's a long, hard road, steady as she goes, rolling in the deep in a world so cold. It's a long highway, nobody knows what I've been through, but I keep on going. It's a long, hard road, steady as she goes, rolling in the deep in a world so cold. It's a long highway, nobody knows what I've been through, but I keep on going down that long, hard road. Yeah, that long, hard road. And it's a long, long way to go.
Dolan Neal makes me wonder if that's a friend or a parent. Oh no. Fantastic song. I really dug it. It makes me think of those bands in the early 2000s, mid 2000s coming up. It's got a very like Stained vibe to it. I want to say because you had that kind of blend of um, country and rock with Stained in a way, and that's why Aaron went on to do country. I think that he was sort of split between the two genres as far as what he enjoyed or what he wanted to produce as a creator. Mr. Jack did a fantastic job here. I think it's a great song. I love the chorus, very catchy. Definitely going to be an earworm in my head for a little while. Band sounded good. Song was great. I like the message. I like the intent behind the song. And it should remind people that you don't know what other people are going through. It's so easy these days to turn on people, to give people a hard time, to forget that other people are going through things that you have nothing about. A very popular phrase that I love is everybody's fighting a battle you know nothing about. So keep that in mind when you deal with other people. You don't know what their day was like. You don't know what their week was like. You don't know if they just buried a parent or if they just lost their job or what. You don't know. And so sometimes being empathetic in this world goes a long way, I think. So great one from Mr. Jack. They're definitely going in the book. We will be looking at him again. Thank you for the suggestion of reaching out, Mr. Jack. We'll see you guys again soon. Thank you very much for being here.